Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the event overview of Africa's Conscious Brands and Circular Economy Summit, taking place on the 14th and 15th of November 2023 at the CSR Convention Centre in Tshwane, South Africa. This event is brought to you by the Sustainable Events Company. The Sustainable Events Company specializes in corporate events, product launches, conferences, exhibitions, awards evenings, and gala dinners. We're also in the process of finalizing our ISO 21221, which will effectively make us a rated ISO Sustainable Events Company. Everything that we do at the Sustainable Events Company has sustainability as top of mind. When it comes to exhibition stands, we use a company called Zanita, and all of our exhibition stands are manufactured from a recycled cardboard, and the exhibition stands are broken down at the end of the event, put into boxes, and exhibitors take it with them so it can be reused. All of our delegate badges are manufactured from recycled paper and impregnated with seeds, so they're completely biodegradable, and if you throw them away, the worst that'll happen is some plants will grow. We also then team up with a company called Green Pop, where we try and counteract our footprint of people traveling to our events. Green Pop is a company that plants trees. They supply us with a QR code. Once you scan it, you pay 130 Rand, you purchase a tree, and they give you the coordinates of where that tree is planted. We have no plastic at our events. All of the bags, if we have to use bags at our events, are recycled, and the venues that we select are green venues and adhere to best sustainable practices. So really we need to ask ourselves a question of why are we putting this event on? One of the sayings that we have copped is sustainability in business is crucial to business sustainability. And it really, really is. If you don't have sustainability really baked into your business, within the next 5 years, you're going to find it very difficult to do business with larger companies that are changing their procurement and vendor processes to weight it quite heavily on how sustainable your business is and whether they'll do business with you or not. This is a great initiative that's been taken by some of the big corporate companies. However, what we are finding in the research that we've done is that smaller companies and SMMEs are struggling with this because they are kind of a duck out of water and they don't know where to get the information or how to properly implement sustainability into their business, which can then be obviously translated into ESG and reported through ESG practice. So it is really time for business, not just SMMEs, but also corporate businesses and all businesses in South Africa really to start placing people and planet in line with profit. Climate change and circular economy are twin agendas. So the government can do, or rather, yes, the government or public sector can do all that they can to try and circumvent or try and reach these climate change goals that they aspire to reach. But without business and industry in South Africa getting behind this and but evolving the way that we are doing business to help us to reach these climate change goals, it's going to be very tough for us to get to the climate change goals that we're trying to achieve. And I think we can all agree that climate change at the moment is definitely the biggest threat to any of our businesses. If we have a look at what's happened in Greece and the islands of Greece and fire and floods and how those have destroyed businesses, etc., and what it's costing the insurance companies and the financial institutions, it's a massive, massive, massive issue at the moment. So sustainability really does go beyond being socially responsible, and it must be a conscious decision, and that's why we called our event Conscious Brands and Circular Economy, because it needs to be a conscious event. It needs to be a conscious decision to make your business sustainable. And it's not just a box ticking exercise. We have to be really invested in looking after our planet, looking after our resources, looking after our people, making our businesses more sustainable. And the great thing about going down this journey is that we know that times in South Africa are tough, and we're looking to make as much cost savings as where we can to try and add to our bottom line as we're pushing our sales and product innovation, etc. And really what happens when you start looking at making your business more sustainable and circular especially, is it really does start saving you a lot of money. It also attracts, it enhances your brand reputation, it attracts top talent, It fosters innovation, it optimizes energy consumption, it reduces your waste, it streamlines your operations, and ultimately it really does improve your bottom line and offers you great savings. Our event theme is driving positive change by accelerating sustainable and circular brand development in Africa, and we really encourage all of you to join us at the summit and become part of this powerful movement to drive positive, sustainable and circular business development in South Africa. The time is now. We can't be like ostriches and put our head in the ground and hope this is going away. It's not going away. It's on our front doorstep, and we need to start becoming proactive as opposed to being reactive where we are at the moment. So the benefits of attending or participating in our event, it is really about investing in your organization, sustainability, and associate with, and the ability to be able to associate with industry professionals. You can position your organization as a leader in sustainability and join your peers in learning, sharing, and driving sustainability and circular economy best practice. This event is not just for SMMEs, it's for all business in South Africa. Even the larger corporations that are, and there's a lot of them, that have got sustainability that's been baked into their business practice, reported by ESG, etc. The sustainable and circular economy space at the moment is ever changing, ever moving. There's new tech, there's new innovations coming out, there's new regulations being imposed on us by government, etc. And this is what we are going to be presenting at the event. So even the larger companies that have sustainability baked into their business, we encourage you to come to this event as well. There's a lot of key learnings that we can, and updates that we'll be having at our event. Then knowledge and insights. As I said, keynote speeches, panel discussions, presentations from some of the top experts. I'll show you the speakers that we've got in a couple of minutes. The latest trends, best practices, innovations, solutions in sustainability, etc. Collaborative opportunities. So sustainability and circular economy and climate change, it is about collaborating. We need to start collaborating more, sharing, joining together, coming up with better ways of doing business to evolve our business. So really it's you're going to have a great opportunity to collaborate with some of the top people in climate change, circular economy, whether they are speakers, whether they are product suppliers, etc. They're all going to be there. Network opportunities, again, you've got a great opportunity to network with the top people in the industry to help you to figure out how you implement this new, let's say, innovation or new business practice into your business, and also learn more about it if you have already integrated it into your business. You obviously then also have opportunity to showcase your initiatives in the exhibition that we have. So if you're a company that is playing in the green space, sustainable space, circular economy space, whether it be water, energy, waste, design, the built environment design, etc., there's great opportunity here for you to show your products and your offerings to your captive audience. And then access to investors and funding. We will have investors and funders and the big financial institutions there to help us, because implementing this into your business or driving initiatives even in big business will take money, but we are absolutely certain, and we know that the return on investment is going to be great. Our supporting partners: African Circular Economy Network, the Global Green Tag, South African Chamber of Commerce and Industry, the African Chamber of Regenerative Networks, African Circular Business Alliance, Consumer Goods Council, the NCPC out of CSIR, and Business Unity South Africa. It is a 2-day event. We're expecting 40 exhibitors, 250 delegates, and our ticket price, we've made it completely affordable, as we believe that this is a necessary event to fast track sustainability and to help us in our climate change challenges. Then our delegates and visit target markets. So who are really targeting with regard to this event? So we are targeting business leaders and C-suite executives, so all CEOs, COOs, other high-level executives, as well as leading conscious brands, also SMME business owners, entrepreneurs and startup founders, government representatives and policymakers, sustainability and CSR professionals, investors and financial institutions, NGOs and non-profit organizations, academics and researchers, industry professionals and experts, sustainability consultants and advisors, educators and students, and supply chain and procurement professionals. Our exhibitor target market, it's been very encouraging for us as an organizer, and going down the road of organizing this event and another event that we do, which is 1.5 Degrees Africa's Net Zero Conference. It's a climate change event. It's been very encouraging seeing and realizing that the green era, which is what we're going into now, is offering entrepreneurs and tertiary school leaders massive opportunity. We've seen it in our event in Cape Town in the EV space. We've seen it in the energy space. All of us have seen that, how much money is being thrown at the energy space at the moment. But there is lots and lots of opportunities for startups and for companies. So really our exhibition target market is quite broad, from packaging to technology, supply chain, product design and development, policy and advocacy and implementation, companies that can help you with this, fashion and textiles, etc., etc. If we have a look at our conference, so really what is our conference about? What are we going to be speaking about? What is the core themes around our conference, and what are we trying to achieve? Firstly, our conferences are always outcome based, so we'll be finding out where the gaps are, and we'll be engaging with certain MPOs, etc., so we can actually put together possibly webinars that people can join us to help close these gaps and drive this through the year. But as from a topics point of view, we have conscious brand, circular economy, funding and capital, leadership communication, circular economy implementation and fundamentals, technology and showcases. So having a look at the overview of circular economy, it's important that we start with this and we really do a current state and future prospects, and we explain what circular economy is, where it is at, where it is going, so people get a clear understanding what circular economy is, and that we don't have any disconnect between sustainability and circular economy, which we found quite a lot in some of our conversations, even with some of the bigger corporates. Then we have a look at business strategy, building a circular economy. How do we do, how are we going about to build a circular economy from a country point of view? Then we have a look at circular economy transition and the role of government and policymakers. Policies coming out thick and fast, and there will be more coming out, like EPR, etc., which is already out. And then also talking about the next billion-dollar industry for unicorns. Like I said, there's massive opportunity in the circular economy and sustainability at the moment. And we'll be talking about that and showing some of the businesses that have been started and have scaled on circular economy, etc. Leadership and communication. So really, how do you communicate sustainability within your business from a leadership point of view? How do you get everybody on the same bus? How do you really start changing your internal communication and also your internal company overall, so that everybody gets on board when it comes to changing your business to be more sustainable? Then you also have a look, obviously, at external communication. So how do you communicate that to your customers? How do you communicate that to your supply chain, etc.? And then obviously also understanding, which is a very important point, is the conscious consumer that has grown, I think, by 75%. It's a rapidly growing consumer market, and it really should be taken seriously. And there's, again, great opportunity there. And how do you maximize on that opportunity, from a product to communicating a product, advertising a product, etc., etc. Then we have a look at circular economy implementation and fundamentals. Without plugging circular economy or baking circular economy into your business, it'll make it very difficult for your business to be sustainable. Whether you're manufacturing a product, whether you're a services company, etc., circular economy principles can be baked into a lot of your different divisions in your business. So how do we do that? We have a look at the future production circular economy. We look at the business models and revenue streams. We look at design and material innovation, packaging, waste reduction, recycling, upcycling, sustainable purchasing, collaborations and partnerships, etc. Then we look at technology. With our technology, we can't really make any decisions. The whole kind of can't measure it, can't manage it approach. Data gives you the ability to make informed decisions. as long as you've got clean data, obviously. Helps you to make informed decisions. How do we use that? And then also how do we coordinate circular value chains through data? And then we'll also be talking about sustainable product regulation and certification. Funding and capital. We go through funding. We also have talks on funding and capital from some of the leading institutions. So really about responsible finance and sustainable investments. How are they driving positive change? What are they doing from an investment point of view? Then navigating the funding landscape. How do you fund your change? And then the role of investors, and then impact investing for a circular economy, aligning social and environmental goals. How's that being done as well? Then showcases. So it's really important for us to show companies, people, individuals, etc., how they've actually taken circular economy or sustainability and built businesses on them or changed their businesses. We're having a very exciting talk from a mayor of the city in Japan that is the first circular city in the world. And he'll be explaining to us how they've done that and what lies behind that or with that. We're also in a showcase on circular design. Circular economy starts with design, especially obviously if you're selling a product. And then trailblazers. We've got many trailblazers that will be sharing their stories with us so that people can actually see that circular economy, sustainability in business, and how you do it and how you build a business based on that is a real thing, and it can be very successful. If we have a look at some of our speakers, we have 20 speakers lined up. I think we'll land up with about 30 in the end. We're still waiting for DFFE, which is Homoklazi Blow, and her colleagues. They'll be coming on board as well from a DFFE perspective. That's Department of Forestry, Fishery and Environment. We have people from Nigeria. We have people from Sweden. We have Chris White, he's from Circular Economy Network in South Africa. Nonkululeko Groepbroom, she's from University of Pretoria. She specializes in circular design in retail. We have Alexander Davidson from Sweden. Lorraine Jenks, a very well-known speaker on sustainability and business and circular economy. We have Bukhosi Mochwecha from Brands Reserve. He specializes in sustainable communication and PR, etc. As does Angela Barter from the PR agency, also specializes in sustainable public relations. Dr. Henry Roman from the Department of Science and Technology. Dr. Roman and Dr. Linda Godfrey have been fantastic in driving the Circular Economy Initiative through CSIR. Liesel de Wet from Unitrans, she'll be chatting about sustainable supply chains. Michelle Darmapel from German Ministry of Economics and Climate Action. So we have some fantastic speakers on board, and there will be more coming on board. If we look at the sponsorship packages, exclusive headline sponsor for 180,000. You can see there what it includes. Then we have the premier sponsor, which is 200,000 ex VAT. You can see what it includes. Then we have an initiative called the Trailblazers Pavilion. What we found is that in the green economy or the green space at the moment, the green age space at the moment, there's an incredible amount of startups, and they don't have money to come to exhibitions and spend on advertising, etc. So we started an initiative where we're approaching some of the big corporate companies, and if you are a big corporate company and you do support green startups or people in the sustainability startups, please take this to the relevant CSR people in your business. So these exhibition stands, they're all built from recycled cardboard, like I explained in the beginning. And what happens at the end of the show is that so it fits 8 exhibitors. There's 4 there and 4 there in a 2x2 space. At the end of the event, the exhibitors retain this part of the exhibition stand, excluding the screen, and they can reuse it again, so they can keep using it to promote themselves. So this fits 8 trailblazers in the pavilion. This is built for them, broken down, everything like you see it. There's you can't see it too well here, but there's a board there with a graphic on for them. Their fascia name goes on there. And these here can be bought for 250,000 and used as a Trailblazer Pavilion, and then we'd obviously brand it with the company's name that is that has sponsored this Trailblazer Pavilion. Other sponsorships: lunch sponsor 35,000, bag sponsor 15, networking function sponsor 50,000. Lanyard sponsors have already been taken. Floor space only. This is only if you're looking to exhibit. This is that you are allowed to bring an existing exhibition stand that you want to rebuild, so that it remains within our sustainability policies as a company and what we are doing with the event. Only if you have an existing exhibition stand, you can bring it and rebuild it. Alternatively, we offer exhibition packages. So a 2x2 corner stand, this is what it looks like. The cost is 28,600 ex VAT. It includes this exhibition stand. As you see it, it'll be built for you on the day you will arrive. It'll be there. That there will be printed with the graphic that you supply to us, your logo that you supply to us. The LED screen is for hire. If you'd like that, we add it to the cost. And that price there of 28,600 excluding VAT includes your exhibition stand space and this exhibition stand as you see it. At the end of the show, it'll be broken down, put into a box, and then it's your responsibility to take it and remove it, and then you can obviously reuse it. So it belongs to you. If you don't want to take it, then we will donate it to an NPO of your choice. By doing this, we ensure that we bring down our carbon footprint, and also I think it's great value for money that exhibitors actually go away with something. So we do the 2x2 corner stand, we have a 3x3 corner stand, we have a 3x3 U stand, we have a 3x6 corner stand, a 3x6 U-shaped stand, and that's the configurations that we have. We can also, if you want to, we can design a stand for you specifically for you using the same product. We don't allow people to come in and build big wooden exhibition stands and all new stuff. That is not sustainable, and that is not how we should be doing exhibitions anymore. Thank you very much, everybody, for your time. If you'd like to attend, sponsor, exhibit, speak, or collaborate with us, please contact Lynn at 1.5degrees.co.za or Hunley at 1.5degrees.co.za. Send through your requests or your questions if you have any questions on this presentation, and we will most definitely answer it for you. We encourage all of you, please, to attend the event, and let's really start driving sustainability in South Africa to make a difference, not just for us, but primarily for our kids, and also to protect the businesses that we all work in and that pay us and help us to afford the lives that we live. Thank you very much, and we hope to see you there.